All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that's, incredibly important, but also kind of sneaky. We're talking about the subtle, almost invisible ways that we end up wasting our lives, often without even realizing it's happening.
This right here, this just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The problem isn't laziness, it's not about a lack of motivation. It's about being on autopilot, chasing the wrong things, waiting for moments that never come, and just ignoring what actually matters.
Look, it's a tough question to ask ourselves, I get it. But it's so important, because once you can spot the traps, you can start to sidestep them. So, let's break down 4 huge truths that can seriously change the game.
First up, let's talk about a trap that gets pretty much everyone. I'm talking about this idea, this myth of waiting until you feel ready.
We've all told ourselves this story, right? Oh, I'll do it later, when I'm more prepared, or when I feel more confident. But here's the harsh truth. That magical moment of ready, it never arrives. You just become an older version of the same person, with the same fears. And honestly, the longer you wait, the bigger and scarier that thing becomes in your head.
And this is the real reason we wait. It's not a character flaw. Dr. Timothy Pitchell's research shows that procrastination is really about managing our emotions. We're not actually avoiding the task itself. We're trying to avoid the uncomfortable feelings that come with it. You know, that fear of failure, or self-doubt, or even just boredom. Let that really sink in. This is so powerful. The goal isn't to wait until the discomfort vanishes, because it won't. The real secret, the real way to get unstuck, is to build up the courage to act in spite of that discomfort.
Okay, on to our second truth. And this one goes right against the whole hustle culture mantra that being busy automatically means you're being productive or successful. This number, 80%, tells a wild story. A Gallup poll found that's the percentage of people who feel disengaged from their jobs. I mean, just think about that. The huge majority of people are spending the best hours of their day pouring their precious energy into something they don't really care about.
And this metaphor just captures it perfectly. You can be the fastest, most efficient ladder climber on the planet. But if that ladder is leaning against the wrong wall, you're just getting to the wrong place faster. Hard work without clear purpose isn't progress. It's just a more exhausting way to waste your time.
Now for truth number 3, and you'll see how these start to connect. This one might just be the most overlooked factor in how our lives turn out. It is all about the people you choose to surround yourself with.
And I mean, really, take a second. Think about it. Who are the 5 people you talk to the most, hang out with the most? Because whether you realize it or not, you're soaking up their attitudes, their beliefs, and their limitations like a sponge.
And hey, this isn't just some fluffy, feel-good idea. It's backed by some serious research. Dr. David McClellan at Harvard discovered that the people you hang around with directly shape these 4 huge parts of your life. So if your circle's whole vibe is about playing it safe and thinking small, it's almost impossible for you not to start doing the same. Your future is literally sitting in the room with you.
And that brings us to our 4th and final truth. This is about how we totally misunderstand what risk really is and why playing it safe is often the most dangerous thing you can do. We are so scared of failing. We build it up in our minds as this catastrophic event. But what is failure, really? It's temporary, it's data, you learn a lesson, and you move on. Regret, though? Oh, regret is a totally different beast. That's a permanent kind of heavy. It's the ghost of an opportunity that's gone forever. And the research from Cornell confirms this. When people are at the end of their lives, looking back, they're not tormented by the times they messed up. Nope. They're haunted by the chances they didn't take, the words they didn't say, the paths they were too scared to even step onto. Just let that one sit with you for a second. We play it safe to avoid the short-term sting of failure, but in doing so, we're often just trading it for the lifelong anchor of regret. The biggest risk isn't making a mistake, it's doing nothing at all. So, we've gone through the 4 truths. Now for the most critical part, what now? What do you do with this? This is where everything shifts, because you realize you're the one in the driver's seat.
Let's just be brutally honest for a second. This is the truth. The life you're dreaming of isn't going to just show up at your door one day. You are the one who has to go out and build it. You have to be your own hero.
So here is your first move. It's simple. Just pick one thing. You know what it is. That project, that conversation, that thing you keep pushing off. And then, today, make one tiny move towards it. Not a huge leap, just one small step. Send the email, make the call, write one sentence. The whole point is to start moving before you feel ready. Because in the end, that's really what this whole thing boils down to.
When you look back on your life, the sting from a few failures along the way will be long gone. But the memory of the opportunities you let slip away because you were afraid, that feeling lasts a lifetime. The ball's in your court.